The presidential challenge is on, and it's the outspoken beauty queen and lawmaker Lisa Hanna versus the tranquil, successful attorney and financial genius Mark Goldin. The people have spoken with their responses in the People's National Party's commissioned polls. Now, let's do the analysis of both PNP presidential candidates so you can familiarize yourself with their respective political journeys. After the PNP's devastating loss to the Jamaica Labour Party in the September 3rd general elections, Dr. Peter Phillips had made an announcement that he would resign from the post of PNP president. His decision to vacate his post came almost 12 months after he narrowly won a challenge from Peter Bunting in a caustic presidential election contest that has been suggested to have been a major contributor to the People's National Party's landslide defeat. A team of pollsters for the recently concluded PNP commissioned internal polls started collecting data for the polls on September 19th and finished in 5 days. They managed to interview 1,061 persons across Jamaica. 52% of the respondents were females, while 50% said that they were PNP supporters. Another 35% indicated that they were JLP supporters, and 13% stated that they were PNP delegates. Of the number of respondents who identified themselves as PNP supporters, 37% preferred Lisa Hanna, the Sentan Southeastern Member of Parliament, while 26% stated that Mark Goldin would be a better suited candidate for the presidency of the PNP. Surprisingly, also, 31% of those who indicated that they were JLP supporters chose Lisa Hanna, while 29% expressed that their preference was for Mark Goldin. Mark Goldin leads with 16% to Lisa Hanna's 13% among respondents who identified as independents. Neither Lisa Hanna nor Mark Goldin have provided any comments on the results from the recently concluded PNP commissioned internal polls. Lisa Hanna, who is currently 45 years old and a former Miss World Beauty pageant winner from 1993, started her journey in representational politics in 2007. Lisa Hanna was first elected as a Member of Parliament for Sentan Southeastern. This seat was perfect for her because it is traditionally won by the PNP in general elections. Lisa Hanna took additional electoral victories in 2011 and 2016 quite easily, prior to narrowly winning her Senate seat by a 32-vote majority in the recently concluded September 3rd polls. Based on the current internal PNP polls, it is being indicated that Lisa Hanna has the support of 37% of respondents, who view her as the primary choice to lead the PNP into the future because they believe that she can connect with the people. In tandem with a 26% of respondents who also described Lisa Hanna as a people person. Another 29% believes that Lisa is very qualified to lead and has more experience. Another 24% also believes that Lisa has good plans for the future development of the People's National Party, while 19% have stated that Lisa can handle the job, and also another 19% mentioned that she would make a strong leader for the People's National Party. It should also be noted that 10% of respondents mentioned that they wanted to see a woman leading the People's National Party. Now let's look at Mark Goldin's political journey. Mark Golding, who is currently 55 years old and is a highly successful attorney and investment banker. He was recruited to join the PNP by Peter Bunting. Peter Bunting is Mark Golding's longtime friend and business partner. Mark Golding's journey into representational politics started in 2017 when he easily won a by-election in the constituency of Southern St. Andrew, where he replaced veteran politician and PNP General Dr. Omar Davies as Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Southern. Constituency of St. Andrew Southern is a PNP stronghold. Mark Golding was elected to serve his first full term as Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Southern after the conclusion of the September 3rd general elections. Based on the results of the internal PNP polls, it has been indicated that 41% of the respondents who selected Mark Golding as their primary choice for PNP president did so because they believe that he is qualified and has more experience, while 30% stated that he can connect with the people. Another 27% indicated that Mark Golding had good plans for the PNP, whilst 22% stated that he would make a strong leader. Another 21% strongly believes that Mark Golding is up to the task of managing the job of being party leader for the PNP. Another 12% also mentioned that they chose Mark Golding as the best leader for the PNP because he has integrity. Based on the results from the same poll, a large majority of respondents, totaling 55%, were of the opinion that the presidential elections can be held without causing any further disruption or disunity within the People's National Party. Unlike in 2019, when the presidential elections caused major damages to the PNP, and these damages have solidified their massive loss in the recently concluded general elections. This view that the impending presidential elections will have no negative consequences for the People's National Party is held by 62% of PNP supporters and 55% of PNP delegates. Major question that is being asked by political experts and analysts are whether this is just a moment for which these individuals are hoping for positive outcomes from the presidential elections, rather than focusing on their real expectations that may end up being manifested in the elections as the challengers state their respective plans and qualifications, while trying their ever best to convince the PNP delegates and supporters that their fellow colleagues do not qualify and are not the best suited to lead the party at this time. We are hoping for a clean campaign, and we await the conclusion of same as the PNP goes through this period of leadership transition. We also hope that each candidate will be able to successfully state their qualifications for being the next leader of the People's National Party, and also their mandate for the future development and rebuilding of the People's National Party as well, whilst being tactful in stating how or in what way their fellow colleagues who are also contesting the presidential elections are not suitable or fit to be the next leader. We hope that they will be able to do this without causing further division or developing more factions within the party. We hope that this leadership transition will rebuild and renew the party and lead them to stronger days ahead. Now, of course, leave your comments down below and remember to like and share the content. Keep watching and remember to subscribe. And of course, we crave your comments. Who do you think is the best leader? Is it Hanna or will it be Mark Golding?